looks pretty cool, huh?
That looks like I want to know more.
Yes, you do.
Well, I'll tell you what, as we bring you our New Year's sale, our good friend Craig Smith, who is one of our technology experts, is here to talk to us. This is a first look. We've got something new for you from VAIO. This 14.1-inch laptop is not only new, you're the first to be able to see it presented. We have it with a sale price as we bring you our New Year's sale, and we've got it with free shipping and handling along with your easy pay. So, let's talk.
You like that fun little video here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, VAIO, the brand that's been broken back in the 1990s. One of the most iconic tech logos of all time, with the little sine wave on there, and then the single digit and the 0 to represent the coding that gets done to make computers happen. A brand that's been around for nearly 30 years. Was part of Sony at one point in time, but then they broke off on their own, and the specs in this machine right here, that's not a typo. 16 gigabytes of RAM is astronomical, so you can do multitasking out the wazoo on this computer, a terabyte of solid state storage. This is a powerhouse machine from that iconic brand.
All right, so you have two choices. We have the rose gold and we have the silver. So let's talk about who this is going to be perfect for and what we're going to love that we have it.
Well, you talked about what we deserve in the new year, Leah. We all deserve a foot massage. I agree. You also deserve a computer that's going to perform at the speed that you want to get things done. And so many people, especially, they pick up that laptop computer, they turn it on, they get the little swirly thing happening, and it's not the speed and performance that you want. This VAIO machine right here has an Intel Core i5 processor. That is super fast. It has a turbo boost built inside that gets you up to 4.4 gigs of speed. You don't know what that means? That means it's fast and responsive. The 16 gigabytes of RAM means multitasking with ease, so all those programs you want to have open at the same time, everything fires up and is super interactive. And then the storage, we're looking at, I don't know, not 500 gigabytes, not 256, a terabyte of solid state drive storage. I know a lot of people haven't made the transition from a hard drive computer to a solid state drive computer. What are you waiting for? You're driving in the slow lane. This is the fast lane right here with that solid state drive performance inside.
So again, because when you talk about that, I think about, so you're surfing the web, you're doing your shopping, you're listening to music, you're looking at the pictures, all of those things, watching your movies, all of those things that we want to do with our laptop. It's got to be powerful, it's got to be fast, and this is great because it can also be affordable.
Yes, and affordable and super lightweight as well. And one of the really neat things about this, there's a lot of PC manufacturers out there. So VAIO does a couple little extra things in there that makes them different. First of all, just with the design itself, look at the hinge that we have here on the side of the computer. So a lot of people, you're doing a lot of time using your laptop and working. This neat little feature on the hinge here, watch what happens when I open up the screen. It naturally props up the bottom part of the computer. So it actually gives you a little bit of an angled design, a little more ergonomical to keep it more comfortable when you're typing away and working on a project. Plus all those connection ports that you're looking for. A lot of laptop manufacturers are starting to get rid of a lot of these connection ports that we have on the computer. Not VAIO. They're actually adding in more stuff. So it's going to have yesterday's technology ready to go. It's going to have tomorrow's technology. And on the side right here, this is an SD card reader. We talked about the fact that this has a terabyte of solid state drive storage. If you wanted to add storage inside of this computer, you could put up to a 512 gigabyte SD card, pop it in there, and add 50% more storage onto this computer. So this is a workhorse machine. Great for the college student, great for the high school student, great for that person that wants to be on the go in 2024, maybe doing a lot of work out of the home, and now it's time to get back into doing things and out and about. This is a perfect machine for those folks.
All right, and it is new. You're the first to be able to see it and shop for it. You know, it's interesting, Scott, our producer, was talking about when we were going through the show, and he said, oh my goodness, he said, you know, I have a VAIO computer that I have had for years. And so for people who, you know, again, trusting the quality that you're getting, trusting the value that you're getting, trusting the power that you're getting, and it under $700. A couple things to keep in mind: use your major credit card for the easy pay. That means your computer is on its way to you, and the $140 billed to your card instead of the entire amount all at once. And the shipping and handling is free. Your choices will be either the pink or the silver, while we have both available. And I can tell you, we don't have a huge number of these to go around. It's a new year, and maybe in the new year you were upgrading, or you're getting that laptop computer that's going to be able to keep up with you because it's powerful enough and has enough storage. And this is kind of that versatile one that anybody and everybody who wants to be portable with everything they need will love to have.
Yeah, we're looking at that 14-inch screen size there. It's a perfect Goldilocks kind of size. So you think about the number of things that you want to do with your phone. I know I got my phone here somewhere. Here it is. But by the way, trying to do that kind of stuff on your phone, I have an iPhone 12 Max, okay? This is a big phone right here, but that's not where you want to type your emails. This is not where you want to be interacting and creating things. The tablets, the phones, those are lean back devices. And what I mean by that, you're sitting back on your chair, you're watching your Netflix, you're relaxing. When you want to lean forward, that's when you're creating, and that's where a laptop really comes in handy. Plus, we have the Windows 11 operating system already built in here, so that gives you the ability with that 16 gigabytes of RAM. Let me show you a really cool feature here with Windows 11, Leah.
Okay.
So if you want to go multitask, do a couple things at once. This is something you really can't do effectively with your phone or with most tablets. If I move my cursor to the upper right-hand corner, excuse me, of the screen,
you need
I have the ability, no, I just need to cough for a second. There we go. Now it's all gone. I can do a little split screen action here. So I could actually have my QVC page open on the left and weather on the right. And what's really neat about this, it snaps itself into shape automatically. You see how it just instantaneously did that? So I now have two different programs up and operational at the same time. So I'm not playing that silly game of trying to minimize this window, expand that window, wasting 3 or 4 minutes of my life going, how do I get it just perfect? Windows 11 does it for you instantaneously, and it's so simple and intuitive to use.
Wow. I know for a lot of people, this is that time when maybe you've got that extra Christmas money and you're thinking, I had a laptop on the list. This is your opportunity to get the laptop that was on the list. It's versatile, it's designed to be portable and give you the performance, as Craig was explaining, with all the things that you want. And while we have it at this price, our New Year's sale price, now is the time to shop. Not a huge number of these to go around. We have the silver, we have the pink, and we have free shipping and handling at this point. All right, are there other things we can do?
Yeah, why don't we take a tour so I can show you everything and all the great features on this computer. So it starts with that brilliant 14.1 inch screen. So when they measure screens, they go from diagonal to corner, really that perfect Goldilocks size. Again, some really cool things that VAIO adds in. How about a little privacy shield on your webcam? So we have a built-in high-definition webcam right here in the bezel, but when you're not using that webcam, how about just closing it off? Now, I can tell you, I have a different brand of computer at home that I've been using for a while. I have a little piece of duct tape on my computer.
Say, I have a magnet on mine. The little makeshift.
Let's stop playing those games of putting duct tape or gaff tape over your camera lens there. Why don't we do it the real way, like VAIO did with this really cool design? 14-inch screen, full-size keyboard. This is a backlit keyboard as well. We get asked that question all the time here at QVC. Is it a backlit keyboard? And plus, on the trackpad, that little square right there doesn't look like a whole heck of a lot, Leah, but that's a fingerprint scanner.
Okay.
So now you can log onto your computer simply using your fingerprint. I don't know about you, but I don't need any more passwords to remember and stuff like that.
Sure.
In fact, I bought my mom a book a couple of years ago. It says, darn, I forgot my password, for her to actually write all the passwords in there.
Yes.
That's the world we live in.
Yes.
How about remembering one less password with that fingerprint scanner? We got a quick look at this side earlier in the presentation, but let's take a look at all those connection ports that we have. We start with the power adapter, simply right here, and as we move on down the line, we have a series of additional connection ports like a super speed USB. There's that SD card slot that I touched on a little bit earlier. That is key. You're seeing that disappear from so many other computer manufacturers, yet when you use that SD card reader, you can expand the storage. So it's not just about transferring some photos over, it's about making your computer have more space to store all of your stuff. We also have a headphone jack, although this is completely wireless with Bluetooth connectivity if you want to go that route. And as I spin over to the other side, even more connection ports. Again, other computer manufacturers are cutting back on a lot of these things, not VAIO. There's an Ethernet port right there. If you are still working out of the home, the best way to connect to the internet is to use an Ethernet connection. Therefore, there's no Wi-Fi necessary, but of course this computer does have Wi-Fi. We also have an HDMI out port. if you want to plug into an external monitor. 2 more super speed USBs, and that brand new port right there, that USB-C, that's for the new technology. So if the phone that you're using today, Leah, doesn't use a USB-C, I promise you, the next phone you get is going to have a USB-C. So this has the technology that we're using today and the technology that you're going to be using 2, 3, 4 years down the road. And with all the specs inside of this, this is a computer, not like a lot of those bargain basement computers that you see around the holidays that you replace in 6 months. This is a machine that's going to last.
And that's the reason, here's where we are. We have fewer than 100 left in each choice. So as I promised you, we don't have a lot of these, and now we're down to just 100 left if you want the pink and 100 left if you want the silver. And I think that's one of the things that people appreciate too about QVC. Like, you can walk into a big box store, an electronics store, and you see a computer that's got what you think is a good price, and you think, is that a good value for me? Am I getting what I want? Am I getting what I need? If you're looking for a laptop, you want the portability, but you also want the performance. And so VAIO is exactly what we're bringing to you today. 14.1 inch screen. We've got it for $699.98. That's a $140 easy pay if you're using your major credit card, meaning your laptop will be on its way to you, but you get to budget your purchase with free shipping and handling. So E321160, that's the item number. It's interesting because for all of the things we do, whether it's email, whether it's social media, whether it's streaming our favorite shows, whether it's listening to music, whether it's looking at videos and photographs, all of those things that we're doing on our laptop. And I will take mine to the kitchen and follow along for recipes and such. You want something portable, lightweight, compact. This is what you want.
By the way, weighs in at 3.5 pounds for that massive 14-inch screen here. So this is the ultimate in portability. And you touched on it, that computer you buy this time of year. It drives me nuts this time of year when I get those little things that pop in to the mail, or I get that email saying, hey, we've got the bargain basement computer. Yes, because that's the one you're trying to clear out of the warehouse because it's not that fancy. It doesn't have the specs. When you look at the specs of the computer, most important thing is going to be a processor. This is an Intel Core i5 processor, turbo boost up to 4.4 gigahertz of speed. It's one of the most popular processors in the world today. And 16 gigabytes of RAM. A lot of computers out there have 8 or even down to 4 gigabytes of RAM, but all of us are doing so many things at the same time with our computer. 16 gigs means you're going to be able to have multitude of windows open at the same time, and the storage on this machine, all your photos, all your videos, your entire movie collection, plenty of space here from that quality name that we know and love, VAIO, that iconic logo of the wave and then the single digit and the O to represent computer coding. Just a really cool logo that's been around for nearly 30 years.
So while we have it, and we have fewer than 100 left in each of our colors, the easy pay, if you're using a major credit card, and that's available to anyone shopping for the VAIO computer if you'd like it, works out to $140. If you have a Q card, and this is just another reason to consider a Q card, there is special financing that allows you to budget to purchase over 12 months with no interest accrued. So you take that $699, and if you pay that off in 12 months, no interest is accrued. So it's just another way to get the laptop that you want with the technology that you want, the speed, the power, at a phenomenal value with our New Year's Day sale price. So E321160, that's the item number. You're going to let us know if you want the pink or the silver. And also, we want you to know if you want to protect your purchase, it's always a good idea to consider. We've got that available for you through Allstate, so you can ask about that as well. Craig, my friend.
You're not done with me yet.
We'll see you later.
I'm coming back for more, Leah.
We love it. All right. Still to